Hey everybody, it's Alex from ToxicateTV, and today we're looking at the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3 beta version. And if you want to say that, like, the Demon Hunter is maybe the best described as the mixture of the assassin from Diablo 2 as well as the Amazon from Diablo 2. So, for those of you guys who watched my Diablo 2 LP, Natula was her name. Natula, there we go. And we'll just create this character and see what we can stir up here. And of course the BattleNet today is a bit slow. We're gonna play it and see how fun she is. I haven't played it. There is no cow level. I don't believe that. Really not. Because I think there's gonna be something secret hiding somewhere. So,
only
yeah.
the dead reek like this. The fallen
Only the
star is
dead.
near.
That is so true. Yeah, the BattleNet is a bit laggy today. I hope you kind of don't mind. You kind of see that in terms of the lag that I get from attacking, right? It's a bit, it's a bit slow, but, I think for this time, we'll be fine, I think. So, the Demon Hunter itself, I'm going to talk about the skills later, as a primary, secondary. Everything else is the same, basically. We have, the primary skills are the Hungering Arrow, which is just a Seeking Arrow, which is pretty nice, in fact. The Entangling Shot, which we're going to be talking or using later. And, the main thing that we have here is hatred, and discipline. This one regains slowly over time and is used for special abilities, and this one is actually generated by using all these skills here. And if you look way back here, and we can't actually look at that right now, so we're gonna be doing that later. Hello.
I have journeyed here to find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
The stupid
It fell on
fallen
the old
star.
cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
Sure. So, as it always would seem, the Demon Hunter itself is not, of course, a close combat character, but more or less, like, you try to keep your distance. But I would say that,
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
ooh,
Guards,
new
open the gates.
record.
You'll
Sure.
find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
I will see for. Let's receive a blessing from this. Yeah, I don't want to hear about that.
Abandoned us. Come to your aid one last time.
So, maybe I'll talk about the basic range attack just after we talked to Leah in the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Let's talk to Leah.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the fallen star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but watch out! The wounded are turning!
So I'm using the right thing. It is not a normal, like, a guided thingy. So it does not use
For that.
it does not use any of my hatred. But well, I don't really see the point in using it right now. So we have a new skill, a new secondary skill, which is the one that's gonna be replaced by this, and it's Impale. Throw a knife that can impale enemies. We're gonna use that now, and we're gonna be happy about the fact that we're gonna be snooping around in Leah's room and read the book that she has here as a journal.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon,
Welcome to the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Let's talk
the
to her.
dead will overwhelm us all unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank you. You
Sure.
should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
then I'll be doing that. So as you can see, the impale attack that we have available here takes off 25 hatred. Difficult word to say apparently for me. It's just like the rage, and probably all character classes have the same kind of concept going on.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry, I will avenge their deaths.
Sure,
I
you
have
will.
seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
We will kill the wretched mothers. So maybe you didn't see that. If you throw these knives at them, they get impaled. Also,
The wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I will. Alright, so there's a new lore.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Sure. So the nice thing about the arrow is that it's actually automatically seeking the enemies. And if it's not hitting them, that's coming back, you know.
I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Sure. I don't really know why they really did this seeking missile thingy. Because, you know, people didn't have that in Diablo 2, and it kind of makes it too easy to hit people. You always had a kind of fail rate in terms of shooting things. So, oh, see the latency is like 1 second, so that's not very good. That one wasn't before here, I believe. Can't really say. Anyway, let's go down to the musty cellar. See what we have here. But yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad. I still survive, I guess. See, it's just like the the tuning. I probably want to wear that instead. Do I? But yeah, you know, lags can happen, and if you have an indicator of how big the lag actually is, that might be very interesting for peer-to-peer or, I don't know, like PvP. That's not peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is something else that I want to talk about right now. And no, this game is not peer-to-peer. Downloaded illegally from me. Nope. I just got only the invitation, like many other people did. So, as I said, you know, for player versus player action, it's probably very interesting to have a low latency. Like probably 60 milliseconds is something that I would think of would be okay, but more not. Like way back then when I was doing esports, and I was doing that in Quick 3 Arena, in Counter-Strike, not Counter-Strike Source per se.
I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them up with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Sure. So yeah, one thing that I realized, like one of my friends, he came over and he played the game, and he just realized that the well actually is a dungeon itself. So I totally missed out on that one. I'm very sorry for people that were watching the Barbarian run. A dead villager, which is, well, it kind of looked like it was just a foot, but now, like, this one is basically the same. Wow. Sure. Okay. Let's see what we have here. A little bit more enemies. So when I use the impale skill on any enemy, they just get killed. that's it. They just get killed. No siree, mister. So yeah, you know, I didn't miss out on a lot because this dungeon is pretty small, but if it would have been bigger, I would have probably been very angry with myself. I've been there. This was the cellar, I believe. So let's continue and see that we get to level 3 so I can talk about some more different skills that are probably very interesting to talk about, and not only this attack that we have right there. Let's kill the wretched mother here. I got 2 out of 3. See, the thing is with a demon hunter, it is pretty safe to be anywhere. Right now, I'm just saying right now, because you have a lot of distance between the enemy and you. And, you know, I've not even been attacked, I think. I've not even lost life, because no one was actually touching me. Can't touch this. See? And like, with this attack, there we are. Level number 3. Didn't I get like a new entangling shot. So we're gonna change to that just in a second. Okay, I'll correct myself. I have been attacked before. So entangling shot, imbue an arrow with shadow energy, slowing the enemy. 2 seconds. I'm gonna do that now.
I'm still waiting.
Oh wait, yeah.
Task
What?
is done. These
Nice.
unholy creatures can rest now.
Ooh, sweet. So I'm using the entangling arrow right now with this dude. He's getting snared, so he's getting like impaled or something. He can't move. And it would be advisable to snare them with this and then, for example, use whatever other skill to get their health down, right? You could probably switch in between all those 2 skills, which would probably be advisable in some way. But of course, you know, you're not bound by the by the gaming concept how to play characters. Although I have to say, the gaming concept right now kind of limits you to how you should play a character, which I don't know. I'm not really in favor of it. Thick cloth pants. Yeah, why not wear the pants and we could get the shield right here, but we'll better use that one because it has more defensive skills and whatnot. So, let's see what the Demon Hunter has to offer in the later game. No, you're not chaining yourself to that dude and eating all their flesh and blood and whatnot. Checkpoint reached. So this time I'm a bit.
Old Tristram, Diablo's evil still lingers here.
See, I'm still eager to know if you're ever gonna meet Diablo in this game for real now. Because the game is called Diablo, and it would be stupid if you wouldn't meet Diablo in person. And then again, I'm really eager to know how they managed to get his return into the freaking story, because I can't see that happening right now. You've destroyed the world tombstone in Diablo 2, and unless there's something that happened, or little stupid minions have reassembled the world tombstone thingy, to become the ultimate gate of power and the only thing that makes them able. I'm gonna snare them right there. So now we're gonna reduce. Whoa.
My hatred is too low.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, cloth tunic. That one looked nice. All those health orbs. But I think the one that we got is basically just as good as the other one. What I probably want to do is use this one, right? Has a lower attack speed, but has more damage. So why shouldn't we do that? Uh-oh. I think, let me just, oh no, that's alright. I was just thinking, you know, way back in Diablo 2, you needed arrows, and it doesn't seem like you really need them now. They're just there.
Praise the powers that be. Griswold, bless his dear heart, risked everything to bring that dear boy home from the cathedral. Though he is troubled and moody now, I am certain it will pass, and he will once again be the sweet wort we all love.
So the wretched mother was no problem, as it seemed. The old waypoint. Talk to Rumford in New Tristram. That's what we will do. No biggie.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Sure. So let's go back to the old Vrenda. And let her open the gate.
Here, let me open the gate.
Yes, that's what I said.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young.
That's
I was
very
raised by
sad.
Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Tristram never fell. I kind of don't get the story. Tristram never fell. Well, it actually fell. If I think about it, you know, when Griswold was actually transformed to
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
Whatever, I would say to a minion of Diablo. That's
Your
when
mother
it
had
actually
her
fell.
secrets. People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Well, why don't you believe that your mother was a witch? Because no one would do that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna snare him here.
Not enough hatred.
Whoa. Dude. That was an ice bomb. That's very strange. Like, this attack hasn't been fired up when I was fighting with the barbarian, I think. I could be wrong, but I think I'm not. Let's see, the club. In the club. Yeah, I'll be changing that out.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aidan came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aidan, I'll be gone before they fall.
Sure they will not. Not if I can kind of interrupt that program.
Hatred to do that.
Yeah, I'll see that coming. Sure. So let's open that chest. A hand axe. What should I do with that? Game, stop giving me crap. I need more stuff that I can use for, or that I can find a use for. Anyway, let's continue to the cathedral. I have to say, Demon Hunter kind of feels nice. It's
So many days.
right now. It's a bit too easy. But well, what you gonna do about it? I was complaining about the easiness of the game before with the Barbarian. It's probably not gonna change. I've seen my friend who's playing the Sorceress. It's a bit more difficult because the damage that she does is a bit lower. But I still think it's gonna be easy enough in terms of
The infamous
starting
Tristram
out.
Cathedral. I am close to the fallen star now.
Oh, yes, you are. We should probably go there, just checking out if I missed out on something, like the stomp. Not that I need the gold per se. I probably don't. I probably
I
don't.
feel more powerful.
Oh, new skills. Oh, baby. Let me just kill that dude. We have a new skill unlocked, and the skill is a defensive skill. And it's called Place a Trap, or it's called Caltrops. You can place a trap on the floor, which I do. And he just stepped on it. He just stepped on it. Great. I don't really know if you can actually set them off. What the hell was that? Oh, I was actually wondering what was happening, but apparently I clicked somewhere. What I was trying to
This
say.
is where the star fell. My quarry must be near.
I can't remember if you set a trap and then you shoot it. No, it doesn't work. Maybe it works with other traps. I believe that is the case. Great. Yeah, that could be with other traps and whatnot. I can go over the other defensive skills that you have. A smoke screen, vanish from the site of a limited time, and gain life from dealing damage for 3 seconds. Great. We're gonna be talking about the hunting skills, which are probably very interesting for the Demon Hunter, of course. I mean, that's what the name implies, Demon Hunter.
Not enough hatred.
Not enough hatred. I can't believe that. Oh, snap. I kind of missed.
My hatred is too low.
Well, then we should start generating some. Or shall we? What I should do is keep my distance a bit more. So... yeah, I'll get that. The shoots are probably not better, I presume. I presume as much. Uh-oh. I'm gonna put the trap right there. Uh-oh. So, what I was actually thinking, it slows just enemies down. It doesn't do any damage, so my bad on that part. I was actually waiting for damage, because, you know, it's a defensive skill, right? Defensive skills do not deal any damage. Deep Pockets achievement. I don't really know what these achievements were or are. I can only look them up in the beta portal. So maybe I'll show that around if I finish on, you know, recording all those character classes. So yeah, you'll better watch out for those achievements. I think the one that I got just now was like collecting, I don't know, collecting about 10,000 of gold or something, which kind of makes carrion bat. Uh-oh. See, that was bull crap. That's the lag going on here. Now, they're gonna be tough to challenge here. Aha. Because they can teleport, it doesn't make any difference if you are kind of far away from them. Keen gloves. That kind of looks interesting. Should look at that. King Gloves 5. Attack speed increased to 5%. Yes, sure. I'll do that. Also, I can't use that one because I need both hands to fire my weapon here. But I'm gonna pick up those 11 gold. 13 gold. Oh, a lot of gold here to pick up. Uh-oh. Oh, what do we have here? More enemies and grotesques and whatnot. Uh-oh. What you could probably do is place one of these things so they kind of get slowed down and not reach you fast enough. Yeah, but you know, I don't really like the defensive skill of the Demon Hunter per se. Well, let's say the defensive skill that you have right now